In the heart of a grand European kingdom, a magnificent palace stood tall, its golden spires glittering beneath a sky of soft blue and drifting clouds. Stone towers carved with delicate vines stretched upward, while red flags fluttered proudly in the breeze. Fountains sparkled in the sun, gardens bloomed with endless colors, and the palace's wide staircase invited nobles and dreamers alike to step into a world of enchantment. Inside, the palace ballroom glowed with brilliance. Crystal chandeliers poured light across polished marble floors, which shimmered like mirrors beneath jeweled shoes. Golden pillars rose like mighty guardians, and velvet curtains in crimson and gold framed towering windows that let the sunlight spill in like liquid gold. At the very center, a marble pedestal stood, holding a glass box with golden frames. Within, resting on a velvet cushion, sparkled a crown like no other, its rubies, sapphires, and pearls glowing as though kissed by stars. Legends whispered that this crown was not meant for power alone, but for the one who could dance with the purest grace, weaving kindness and beauty into every step. On this bright day, King Adrien, a noble man of 35 with short brown hair, a well-trimmed beard, and robes of velvet and gold, stepped forward. His crown gleamed upon his brow, and his cape swept behind him as he raised his hand to speak. The hall fell into reverent silence. "My queens," his voice rang clear, warm yet commanding, "today I announce a competition of dance. Not for vanity, not for jewels, but for the spirit of joy, harmony, and grace that this kingdom thrives upon. Before you stands the crown of grace, and she who proves her heart in dance shall be honored with it." At once, 5 queens stepped forward, each radiant in her own way. One wore a gown as green as spring meadows, another draped in deep purple embroidered with silver threads. A third glittered in crimson and gold, while a fourth shone in bright yellow, her skirts catching the light like spun sunshine. Among them, one queen stood apart, draped in a gown of soft rose, with a delicate shawl that seemed to breathe like petals in the breeze. Each queen was resplendent, their jeweled crowns catching the chandelier's glow, their gowns alive with sparkles and shimmer. They began to dance, the marble floor beneath them reflecting their graceful movements. Each step was practiced, elegant, and precise. Their skirts twirled in arcs of color, their jewels flashed, and their faces bore the poise of royalty. Yet, beyond the ballroom, in a quieter corridor, another figure stood. She was young, no more than 22. Her name was Queen Simran. She was unlike the others, for she wore no heavy jewels and carried no crown of grandeur. Her gown was plain, a soft pastel yellow with puffed sleeves, humble in its simplicity. Her long black hair was tied back in a simple braid, and her gentle eyes shone not with ambition, but with kindness. She stood with hands